morning, good morning, good morning. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful day, folks. Today is Tuesday. We say good morning to you all. I love it. Not today, Wednesday, Tuesday gone. The Wednesday already? Yes, the Wednesday. Good morning to one and all. What? Oversleep or what? Or sleep too? Yeah. Oh, yes, we say good morning. Happy Independence Day to everyone in Mexico. Feliz Dia de Independencia a Mexico. Also, Guatemala celebrated as well. You know, folks, Guatemala is 199 years anniversary of their independence that they are celebrating as well. So today, you know what day like today? If we have been Kugora Chetomal today, we may have said a march because they usually have march, but they have official march with the army band, with the school bands, the police bands, the military, the Coast Guard and everything. They do it very official. Today will be like a lull day in Chetumal because they celebrate their independence today. Also, Guatemala, they are celebrating their 199th anniversary of independence. We there right there, so we are to celebrate right there, so for we independence on be Monday, then Honduras and the next one, Salvador, they celebrate too. But good morning to one and all, and hats off to you all. Feliz Dia de Independencia, que vive la patria. Good morning, we say good morning, folks, as we link with Delvi this morning on the line. Good morning, Delvi, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chucky, and good morning to everyone listening.
Yes, good to hear from you once again.
Well, it's good to be alive, thanks God.
Okay, let's continue on that same trail and let's give thanks this morning.
All right, I'll just share the verse for the morning and then I'll get into the prayer.
Okay.
And this morning's verse is from Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 17, and it reads, "Then I saw all the work of God, that man cannot find out the work that is done under the sun. However much man may toil in seeking, he will not find it out. Even though a wise man claims to know, he cannot find it out." Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, as I come before you this morning once again, giving you thanks, O Lord, for just this another day. Thank you for the ability to see, to breathe, to move, Lord. I just want to give you thanks. Lord, and as we start this day, oh God, I just welcome you in the midst of all who may be listening. I welcome you into our homes, Lord, into our situation. I welcome you into our lives, Lord, because we need you now more than ever. Lord, and in as much as we try to seek the mysterious things of you, Lord, we cannot attain it, for you alone are God. Take your rightful place in and through us, oh God, and I pray that you continue to bless us, continue to keep us, continue to guide us, continue to teach us, oh Lord, that we may be the people that you have called us to be. I give you thanks for all that you continue to do, Lord, in and through our lives. In the mighty name of Christ Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Delph. What a strong prayer. Like every day, the prayers, they feel like they're getting stronger and stronger.
Well, like the nearer we get to him, the closer we get to know. Just like when you ride a little bicycle, when you tumble off of it, you sit down on it and you ride.
Yeah.
So
you just keep, we're not gone, we're just getting stronger.
We're just getting stronger day by day. Until he said, well, then the first it's time to come home, then I pray that I would have done my part in him. So to him be the glory.
You know, Delph, like, you know, when we lose one loved one, right? We have to feel it. Nobody can say you don't feel it, right? So I always encourage persons to, cry it out. If you feel like cry, just cry it out. Let it out, right? Let it go. But they have some people that is very strong when it comes to a family member pass. Because I remember one time when one of my little brother got in an accident and he was going to Melchor to buy books for his daughter. It was close to, late August when September they come to school and open, and he had an unfortunate accident and he passed away, and one of my uncle is I think it's a deacon, you call it, in church. Anyway, he in a church in New York, and my uncle came, and he delivered that sermon with like nothing happened. He was saying, he's better than us right now. He gone with God, he's asleep, but we have to believe. Just like when I think it was one of my dad was there as well, and he was part of the ceremony. He was preaching there and with strength. With strength. But I guess you have to believe, right, that one day that time will come.
That time will come, and it's nothing how much I believe that nothing how strongly believe that it's going to come. When it comes, it is still painful, and to stand and to deliver a message strongly, I believe it takes a whole lot of a Holy Ghost spirit for whole lot. But I do believe in the quiet parts at night, you do feel it.
Yeah.
They might bawl out and they faint up, but they do shed a tear. Maybe you just not see it, but we feel those things.
Yeah, that's true. But I was looking at those pictures that you always have on your WhatsApp, right? And I'm looking at a strong relationship, mother and daughter. How important is it for a daughter and a mom to have a strong relationship and they can talk to each other's openly?
It is very important, Mr. Jack. I am just grateful that I still have my mom, and as I know there are a lot of persons who have lost a mom or a dad, but I still have both my parents, and I am grateful that we got a closeness. Sometimes I say we pop that tongue, me and she.
Yes, I know.
It's the same thing that we do here.
Yeah, and that should be like a general sentiment, because we have heard stories. We have heard stories going around, and man, I don't want to make my man know because my man vex with me, and then no man, I not tell my man, not tell your man nothing, man. She know what they go on. She know what happen, But how can someone transform from that and say, you know what? I think apart from God, the closest person that I supposed to be with and be able to tell anything before I go and tell a friend. Why I don't, open it with my mom and, the boys, they open it with their dad. But like some things happen and like when that happen, then it make people go wrong. Because when you look, you make mistakes in this area and this happen and that happen. I say, man, I should have talked to my mom. And when time something happen, then I get hurted because I say, man, I never know my daughter, me out there to do this. I never know him to do that. If I'm on the take time to talk to her, so mom do it strong and talk to their daughters, talk to their kids, but someone they not adhere, they don't listen, right? But then, so do these things happening? How important it is for someone to open up to their mom and talk like woman and woman.
You know what, Mr. Checky, it is very important, especially with this, especially with technology now, a lot of the times.
Oh, yes.
Some parents have the phone or the TV raising up their children. Oh, go watch TV, man, I don't want to disturb me right now. What are the kids looking at? What then they watch? And then when you sit down and talk to them, some of the kids don't want to open up because, they spend more time communicating, I would have said, with the phone or the tablet and with the parents. So if we would, cut in at that as parents, mom and dad, if we would just cut in at that and say, you know what, they spend too much on the phone or the TV or they hang out too much with the friends. Sit down and talk to me. Make we go play basketball like with the boys. Make we do something together.
Yeah.
Right? Or for the girls, make we cook together. Make we do something together. And then when kids start to see that, you know what, my mom want to do something with me, they will start to open up. And a lot of the times, kids don't like that to parents. And I had this issue growing up that my parents were strict. if me like see somebody, me feel to tell me Maka is schooling me again.
Yeah.
So sometimes as parents it is good to be strict, but we also need to let kids know, you know what, you could contact me, and some kids don't have that.
Yeah.
We have to let them know I am here, not just okay, either mommy, either daddy. They have to know that mommy could be, vulnerable or open enough to actually hear what one child or one teenager have to say.
Yeah. How about when time kids have only argument with them brother or their sister or with their ma, and they just go and lock up in the room. I don't want to talk to nobody. And I say left and right there, man. Left and right there, you come out when you're ready. When you're hungry, you come out and eat. And then sometime when you go into that room, you see the back window open and that person gone. Want to hear something happen out there. Or you left a person in there so, and then afterwards you come out, they say, see what I tell you? Yeah, I have to come out and eat. But then the problem was not addressed at that point.
And it's difficult to address an issue when lot of anger there.
Yeah, true.
It's like if the kid would have storm off and then you are holler behind that, then that just more fire you the kid. So the part with the window opening, there are families who have experienced that with the kids going out, but sometimes, like some kids would have lucky a little while, cool long, and then, parents go in and talk,
Yeah.
You have to wait for cool long, because when you're angry and your head up on fire, even the holiest a person, when you get angry sometimes, you might want to say or do things you're not supposed to say or do.
Yeah.
Also, when you cool long, then they have to come back.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of communication is key.
Yeah, so you would say in time of the anger, it's better to wait and let things cool down, then you can try to address the situation that is out of order, no?
Yes, it's always better for cool down. Now when two people are on fire and the one thing, somebody has said something, then the next person, and then, so to cool off, and then we reason. Right, so
there is a 5-letter word that many of us are afraid of, and many of us don't like to use that word. Sorry. Why?
I don't think they have one solid explanation or reason why, Mr. Checky, but one of them would be pride. It's not the only reason. One would have been pride. I don't want to tell you sorry because that never my fault.
Yeah.
You never made it where I had to say, so I had to say it, I had to do it. I don't want to say sorry.
Yeah. Maybe not realizing that you were supposed to say sorry, right?
More than half of the time, when somebody say, you never see it how I see it, so I now say sorry, that the person who did say that, to say sorry.
Yeah.
And everybody sees things different. I might say something to you right now and offend you, and I don't even know.
Girl,
vice versa.
I hope and I want to pray for me for this, that I don't get in a no situation and I have to go to the Supreme Court. Are you the one of the jury there? Because you're sink me. Because you straight to the point.
Life is too short, Mr. Life is too short, There is one opportunity here, It makes no sense to spend another 10 years and live in our grudge or thing like that. And, if you possess sorry and move on and carry on with yourself or with your life, then,
Yep.
we do that. But we try our best to do that.
Yeah, well, Delv, thanks again, girl. Good discussion, and we just got to keep it up, man, So people tell me they like the discussions, So, but, in a discussion, a lot of things come out, and you might open some people's eyes and open their mind and their hearts that they didn't realize what was happening and how good they are. You are a very good person. Yeah, man, you good. Open up yourself. But then sometimes some people look on it like, man, the lone negative thing, but just take it into realization, folks, and follow the right path. And, if you have any conversation you want to do, you call with them, man, and then we will get in a conversation because, one word cannot, each person world cannot cover everything, right? So we join up together and we make it
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Together we will overcome, Mr. Chicken.
All right.
One day at a time.
All right. Well, thanks again. That today that is sale or that tomorrow?
So it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Okay. I have to
Tomorrow.
I have to start to do collection for them buy so make we buy one. Can I buy them on payday right now?
Okay, well, it's dropping good then.
It dropping good,
You're
don't you?
gonna get Potato pudding.
Yes, man. And not only potato pudding, a special one can come out of Miss Betty's kitchen.
Oh yes, fire hot.
What? That are the best thing, y'all. Anyway, Delph, thanks again.
All right, Mr. Checks.
Yeah,
Have
cool.
a blessed day.
Yeah, man, sure. Folks, at this time, we will now check in with the Belize Met Service for today's weather forecast right here. It's Wednesday, folks. Minister Aragon will not be present today because the government is having a sitting at the House of Representative today, and so the ministers will not be here. I want to say good morning. Good morning, blessed Wednesday morning going out to you and the crew, hoping all is well. Remember how blessed you are and that God is good all the time, my friend. He's always standing by. Have yourself a blessed and a safe Wednesday. Just want you to know that I am enjoying your morning show. It's very interesting, uplifting, and will keep doing so. So be good and be safe. Thank you very much, Darla. This is New York, right? This is New York. I'm not sure exactly where it is, Darla, but thank you very much and thanks for, viewing, and I'm glad that you are able to catch our virtual shows as well to get you into the good music. You know what? One time, when some people, I was talking to Letito the other day, and we were talking about some songs we don't hear a long time. He said, remember, right there, Miss Rosie Holson used to pass and the box the unload. I hear Darla, they sing so loud. Remember that song, man? And we try to remember some of those songs, but catch it. But Darla, have a great time. I hope Glenn and Harbat and the rest of the crew. I hope Glenda is okay and the rest of the family. But thanks for tuning in. Hey, and Saturday we will be on again, all right? Saturday. That will be the 19th. Then on the 20th, we will be on once again. Also on the 21st. So thanks very much, Darla. And what you can do when you're on, all you got to do is do us a little favor and share the live, right? So that other persons can see what we are doing. Because what we are doing it for everyone out there to enjoy themselves. Also, the Belize Embassy in the U.S., they will be having a virtual show this Saturday. It will be 2 o'clock Belize time. I'm not sure what time it's your time. They are doing it for all Belizeans. It will be on their page, also on the Foreign Affairs page, and Youth Connection Band has been selected to be part of that virtual show as well. It's a Belize celebration show that they are doing, and everyone can tune in. Then afterwards in the evening, after you don't watch that, then you tune in to Youth Connection 1 because we'll be live Saturday night. So I want to say a big thank you to the Belize Embassy in the U.S. for choosing Youth Connection Band. At this time, folks, we check in with the Belize Met Service for today's weather forecast, and we have forecaster on duty to share this weather forecast with us right here today.
Warm, relatively moist, and unstable conditions continue over the country. The 24-hour forecast: sunny with some cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will develop inland this afternoon and over the south tonight, while being isolated elsewhere. High temperatures today will reach 91 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 97 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 86 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Residents, especially those inland, are advised to stay hydrated and avoid direct sunlight as much as possible. Low temperatures tonight will be 78 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 68 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to southeast at 5 to 15 knots, and sea conditions will be slight. High tides occur at 8:53 this morning and 9:37 tonight. Low tides at 3:41 this afternoon and 3:29 tomorrow morning. The moon will set at 5:41 this evening and rise at 5:49 tomorrow morning. Sunset is at 5:53 this evening and sunrise at 5:41 tomorrow morning. The extended forecast: a few cloudy spells with isolated showers and thunderstorms, mostly inland on Thursday afternoon and mainly over the south Thursday night. The Sarcasm update: there is a small chance that a few sargassum mats could drift into local beaches in the coming days with minor to moderate impacts. In the tropical weather outlook: at 3 a.m. this morning, we had Tropical Storm Vicky located near 21.6 north and 33.9 west, or about 755 miles west-northwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Vicky was moving west-northwest at 9 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Then, Hurricane Paulette was centered near latitude 41.9 north and longitude 49.1 west, or about 385 miles south-southeast of Cape Race, Newfoundland. Paulette was moving to the east-northeast at 29 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour. Also at 3 a.m., Hurricane Teddy was centered near latitude 15.8 north and longitude 49.0 west, or about 820 miles east of the Lesser Antilles. Teddy was moving to the northwest at 12 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour. Then at 6 a.m., Hurricane Sally was centered near latitude 30.4 north and longitude 87.6 west, or about 15 miles north-northeast of the Gulf Shores, Alabama. Sally was moving north-northeast at 3 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 100 miles per hour. Also in the tropics, there was a broad area of low pressure a few hundred miles south-southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands, which has a medium chance of becoming a tropical depression in the next day or two. Then there was an area of low pressure over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, which has become a little better organized and has a medium chance of becoming a tropical depression during the next few days. The National Meteorological Service of Belize will continue to monitor this system as it lingers in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you to forecaster on duty and everybody that works there at the Belize Met Service preparing this weather forecast. And folks, it's 7:30. At this time, we will be taking our first break of the morning and we'll be back after these messages right here on Nortevision Channel 10.
On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Atina, representing Orange Rock North. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for Atina. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for a leader. Here come election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends, choose a leader. Tell your Carlos Atina. From the start and to the end, hard work Atina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to way. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos, go and put the X, see the index, lift your index, you the beat down, the line them are the best. Now vote for the others, cause them a big mess. Carlos Atina, humble caring, you know coming up in joke and no plating. Orange one not representing Carlos Atina, him stepping up. Carlos got to vote. Stepping up. Carlos got to vote. Alright, here come election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends, choose a leader. Tell your Carlos Atina. From the start and to the end, hard work Atina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to way. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Atina will do the job. Carlos Atina, an honest, caring, humble man, dedicated and committed to the people. On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Satina. Because our future matters.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800-586-7377, 0800-267-3377 y para Digi, marque 0800-728-3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Daning day yet? No time to sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license? What? More cash? Yes.
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Money.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things?
Stop your money right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
From working late to hot date avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
SugarCity MorningShow.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Once again, Darla, thanks so much for that message and thank you for sharing what we are doing here, because what we do is for everyone, and the more persons, the more people we reach, it's better for everyone. We say good morning to Mr. Emerson. Good morning, brother.
Good morning. ¿Cómo está?
Bye, pues yo creo que bien, ¿sabes?
¿Cree que bien? ¿Por qué usted cree que bien?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué está pasando? Es que nuestros vecinos están celebrando ahorita.
Ah, sí, hoy es anoche fue el grito, ¿eh?
Ya, el grito de México.
El grito, y viva México, señores. Así es, están celebrando su independencia en el vecino país, y por supuesto el saludo cordial para todos los amigos mexicanos, también mexicanos que residen aquí.
Sí,
mexicanos
sí,
que
sí.
residen
en
aquí,
todo el mundo.
En todo el mundo, así es.
Y
Pero bueno,
Guatemala celebra su 199 anniversary of independence.
199 años de independencia.
Tú sabes, you know how much Guatemala they celebrate. How much Belize they celebrate this year?
38.
You know?
38.
How you know about other countries and I know about your country?
Sí sé.
Huh?
Sí sé, solo que me agarra así como que...
1981. Right now, you see and grab your calculator.
No, es 38.
Bye.
¿Sí?
Check your calculator. Somebody must have done the text you.
Sí, alguien me estaba mandando mensajes. Me imagino que es Jovan. Me imagino que es
Jovan. Jovan Gores.
Es Jovan. Sí, así es.
Jovan Gores. You need to rest. By Emerson, yesterday we had a discussion here about a fake profile, about a text message, no?
Mm-hmm.
And then I spoke to Carlos yesterday, and Carlos told me that I know nothing about that. He said he see it, but he never really paid much attention to it. But while we were discussing it on the show, he was surprised to hear what was the content in the message. You know, he said, I don't answer text messages to people, man. When they text me, I call them. I call them. I would never have a conversation with persons like that. Anybody at all. You know, he said, if my wife send me one text, I call her. Any of my campaigners, I call them. Maybe I cannot call them right away, but you know, I get back. When I settle in, I can call them. And somebody that Ochobenke saw me yesterday, they holler, hey, something I don't remember what word they say. Es tú or Emerson, ¿cuál uno es Carlos Cetina? Porque parece que ustedes son Carlos Cetina. ¿Dónde está Carlos? You know?
Es Carlos va a estar próximamente aquí con todos ustedes también para darles a conocer esa situación, porque realmente sí sabemos de que fue una personas habían dicho que él mismo se defendiera, pero no es un punto de defenderse, es un punto en la cual habíamos hablado acerca de la situación que se desglosaba o bajo un perfil falso, por decirlo de esa manera, y también se daba a conocer los errores porque estaban hablando de que él era la persona, ¿cómo decía el mensaje? He was the area representative, no?
Yeah, the area rep.
The area rep of the North, and that's way out of context. And simply on that note, we wanted to clarify it, and Carlos will be here. He'll be here, and taking your questions and also answering you through that same post there. Yeah.
Exactly. So what is happening there? Just like the caller said yesterday, when you put on the name, man.
Exactly.
Just like the one where they put the kids there out there so with placards. Then kids, I don't know what's the message of putting kids out there like that, because the kids can't send them the kind of messages.
Yeah.
So when you put one poster or a placard with one picnic out there, that is not coming from the kids.
Yeah, I saw the post. I saw the post yesterday. It was, to me, a sad post. You know, the way this person's. I've always said, children are led by their parents, in any aspect.
But you don't use kids for anything.
Exactly, you don't use kids for anything. No debes de usar a los niños. Ellos son inocentes en ese aspecto. Cubría bastante el rostro. Las fotos cubrían bastante el rostro.
You know how bad someone picnic I feel when they grow up and they say what they do. Then just like you're not supposed to send your picnic at school. I mean that yes, you should send your kids at school, but not right now. But you're not supposed to send. I said, then that's all picnic. We go to shop with a handbag and they buy 3 beer and some stout and things like that.
Yeah.
And I said, they buy one chicle or something. Maybe the person was saying, you could buy a chicle for yourself. You know, the rights of the child is something very important. You know, the child have a right to a name and a nationality. You know, the child has the right to grow in equality. The child has the right to a sound education. So not using kids for it. If that lady or whosoever put it, they should have me put the name. Hey, me that such and such and such. So this is
Exactly.
what I'm saying. Please answer me call. But then, suppose the authorities, what this person may send this message to, wanted to answer his or her call. They don't know that who.
Yeah.
You know, and then when the market may close down and everybody may move, you know.
Mhm.
Then not one person may move, everybody may move.
I totally agree with you on
It's
that
just
one.
so why not put your name just like what the caller said. This person was said that they may send this message to Mr. Setina. Why you black out your name?
Yeah.
Left your name, they make the man see it, man, and make people say, okay, you see what this man do me? But you don't put your name because you figure, okay, this is not right. So if I put my name, then we don't know that Facebook thing and WhatsApp and so is liable in court.
Mm-hmm.
Which if you tell lie.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't put your name, but then some people want to know if that's me or you, that Carlos, because we send out the message.
Yeah, yo me di cuenta también del post que hicieron anteriormente con el honorable Gaspar Vega estuvo aquí con nosotros, hasta los términos que usaron, las palabras que usaron. Muchas de las veces intentan, quizás por parte de política, querer darle duro a los comentaristas, a las personas que se sientan aquí a entablar una entrevista, pero más sin embargo te pueden llamar 1000 nombres allá afuera. Mientras no te toquen, el mundo sigue rodando.
Ya, puede llamar 1000 nombres, pero no lo hagas de hide.
Ya, no lo escondas, o sea.
Be bold and
exacto.
no put no fake profile, you be bold and put yourself.
Exactamente. Reiteramos nuevamente, mirábamos las fotos de la persona esa con los niños. Tenía cubierto el rostro, pero más sin embargo, pienso yo que si necesitas decir algo, si yo tengo algo que decirte, y yo siento que estás equivocado, yo te voy a enfrentar y te voy a decir, esto es lo que está pasando, esto es lo que debe, yo no me siento bien de tal manera, me prometiste esto, me dijiste esto y no me cumpliste. También por parte del mensaje de texto, indica ahí, ¿verdad?, que solicitaba una ayuda de víveres. Más sin embargo, déjeme ir más allá. Creo que desde la primera vez que yo tuve la oportunidad de encontrarme con Carlos, habíamos entablado una breve plática y también habíamos visto de que el señor era bien humilde, y muchas de las veces sabe algo, Mr. Osha, las personas humildes es cuando los atacan mucho más duro.
Yeah.
The humble ones will get attacked even more.
But then Emerson,
I've seen Mr. Carlos help people, so when it comes to that, it's very difficult to believe exactly what that text said.
yeah, that's why make them put their face, and maybe people are joining with you, say, boy, you are my friend and this happened to you, so make a join with you and support you.
Exactly.
But why hide behind it? And you see what happened is with the one with the market and the town council, what they talk about with the picture with the kids. Why is it that a lot of people don't go back and sell, right? But why is it that one person, you and said, they may promise me this, they may promise me that? Why the council have promised somebody, one person, a lot of things, and the others no promise? People
Exactly.
go back to the place and they gonna sell.
Mhm.
If this person want to go back, either could go back and sell. But you see, Emerson, sometimes when rules are put down, some people don't like follow rules.
They don't like to
adhere
follow
to
rules,
and they want
exactly.
things certain way. And we have to we have to change that in Belize. We have to follow authorities, man.
Mhm.
Like right now, the Ministry of Transport is doing something very important
Mhm.
when it comes to license plate.
Yeah.
You know how much vehicle they out there without license plate? One time some things happen, I never say that who I'm try to say license plate, but you never got no license plate. And then the next thing too, the law is there for you to have a license plate. As well, for you to have your vehicle not too tinted, that person can see you. But you got some vehicle out there where got such strong tint, you don't know who they in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes some people blow, I just wave my hand, can't really know that who. Suppose that somebody they come after you. Suppose that a robber in the vehicle. You don't know who. But the enforcement, it is not something that is coming into law, That is law already.
It's been law.
So the enforcement for the license plates, this is countrywide. Regardless if you license your vehicle at the municipal transport or you license it at national transport, wherever you are on public roads in the country, you have to put on your license plate. You think all them people have their license plate if the border would have been operating right now? You think they would may go and go across the border without a license plate?
Can't go across the border.
They never may do it because the laws are enforced there. Now Belize is enforcing the laws on that. So if you don't go on a license plate, please go and get on a license plate and put it on the vehicle, because it is something national, and the transport department all over the country are enforcing it and saying you must have your license plate on your vehicle. Please, please, please. They have some taxi right there that orange up when they pass. You don't know if they're a taxi, if they're a private vehicle, or what, because someone don't got license plate too.
Así es, efectivamente.
I don't know if let's say the council run out a license plate or national transport run out a license plate. Well, find a way how you make one. But with the authority of the authorities, and then make you at least have an identification. Okay, my wife jump in our taxi, and the taxi number is 615-5757. Okay, she got a tongue. After that, I don't say again. But this is the taxi me jump in. So when me jump in this taxi, now remember the young girl when me killed back here from San Jose?
Yeah.
All right, we don't hear. I don't know what was the identity of the taxi. So I could say, well, my wife jump in our taxi, and I say the number, because I usually write down these things. The number is 615-5757. And she catch one taxi. He say, going to Yo Creek. And then after that, I they call my wife. I know he are none bother. They call my son or whosoever. The wife, they call the husband, or the daughter, or the brother, or the sister. I know he are none for them. Well, ask who say, well, he say me gonna Yo Creek. You know who he gone with? He jump in our car, but the car never got no license plate. So I just remember that one green car or a yellow car or whatever it was. But if you have that license plate, and it's good for person to check those license plates as well. If you have that license plate display on your vehicle, then make sure it's a good thing, it's a good practice to do that, Check the license plate and keep it in your mind. You don't have to take the picture. You could check the license plate, and as you go in your vehicle, in the car, just text your husband or your mother or somebody, and just text the number 615-5757. License plate.
Así es.
¿Entiendes?
Así es, efectivamente. En el punto o en el ámbito de seguridad, porque es una parte de seguridad tener tus placas para que se pueda distinguir en cualquier emergencia. En cualquier emergencia. Como usted bien reiteraba anteriormente, esto se ha vuelto, no es de que se ha vuelto, apenas se ha vuelto una ley. Esto ha sido una ley. No se había implementado en lleno, pero de esta manera ahora sí se va a estar implementando y puede ser sancionado, multado por no tener tus placas en tu vehículo.
Yeah, somebody is saying that the politicians and left flowing people to make them gain votes, but this don't have nothing to do with the politician right now. This is the law.
Exactly.
It is the law, just like how you have to have your driver's license. They got laws that shop too, If you go to a shop and you go take something off of the shelf and you don't got no money, you can't carry that. Because that's the rule of that shop. You have to pay for that.
Exactly.
You understand? So we need to get together good as citizens to do the right thing. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Laws, lays. Apparently in Belize, only certain laws apply to certain people. A couple years ago, you had the law that you shouldn't use a certain degree of tint on your car. The tint is good for your car when you're running your air condition because it stops the UV rays from going into your car and your air condition will work better. But as we speak right now, they have a lot of vehicles, even the windshield are tinted. What happened to that law? There is a law that says that no taxi should be tinted. And you have some little dollar taxis that are tinted way down.
Yeah.
So where is the law? Where is the law? We're starting right now with this license plate. It is a very good thing because you can identify if anybody hits and runs someone, you can see the back plate.
Right. Yeah.
Even so, the transport department, not only town board, I generalize, the transport department should see that these vehicles have lights on their license plates. They have some license plates that they have a tint over it too, a dark plastic. That's a no-no, right? So here in Belize, it's a joke, man. Let me use that word. Here in Belize, it's a joke when it comes to these things. We implement it for a while, then we forget, right? We have people at the transport department. They have nice vehicles. They don't do road runs. They don't do checkpoints. I mean, it's a joke. These people are only getting paid to do nothing. So that's my point of view, right? Yeah. I might be wrong. I stand to be corrected. But what I'm saying right now, we had a tint law. Now we have this license thing. It is a law. It's in the books. But it's not implemented. And that's where the transport departments come in. And the police. Right?
Yeah.
Heavy tinted, that's supposed to be a no-no, man. It's in the law.
But some of the same people for some of the departments, they got a tinted vehicle too, Carla.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's only for what? For a few people? Right?
Yeah.
Let me give you what happened to me. I have a van, and my front windows are not tinted, but all the other windows on the van are originally tinted from factory.
Yeah.
Originally tinted. And I went to the Mexican side and I was stopped for tinted, and I told the guy, hey, it's not a tint. I took out a pen knife and I scraped the glass. It's not a tint, it's an original. Now, if it is an original tint from the factory made, you can't do anything about it. But here in Belize, we put extra tint. Like I'm saying, I've seen vehicles that they have this tint that they look like a mirror. You can't see inside because it's like a mirror. You know?
Yes,
and
that's true.
No.
That's true.
In fact, putting a tint on a windshield, that's a driving hazard. You cannot see good at night.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But our laws are, you know.
I like the part where you say about the checkpoint, Carla, but you know what? Sometimes when the checkpoints up on the road, all the people that suffer sometime their driver's license or insurance.
Exactly.
They not check if you have a license plate by your vehicle or your vehicle is too tinted or if piece of the side of your vehicle they drop off and things like that, you know?
They don't do a proper checkpoint as far as I'm concerned. They don't do a proper check. They should check your signals, your lights, your park lights. All of that should be checked at a checkpoint. And if you have probably a burn light, give you an excuse. When you have a burn light, you know, replace it. You know, don't charge you, right? But no, if you have worse than that, then you get a charge.
Yeah, because the light.
It's supposed to make you aware to what's happening because electronic can go wrong anytime.
Yeah, true.
Your light can, your reverse light can burn at a time, your park light can burn at a time. But give you an today you have a bad light, you better fix that.
Yeah, especially when it comes to your brakes light too.
That's right. So I mean, I hope they keep it up. But like I'm saying, bogus laws, because we have a tinted line and it's not being adhered to. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You see, there's things that everybody don't realize. That's why we have a world. Everybody have their own world. When the person was saying what happened in this country, talk about politics and this and that, and they use it for get vote. The person said, I know they talk about the license. I was referring to the situation with the lady from the town council with the post from Facebook. All right, that lady is not from town council, but I know what you're referring to the post that they put there, and it was not appropriate, especially when they use the kids. But so make us say how much people, and then the transport. You say like how Chester Williams, the commissioner of police, when the curfew come in, and they had the state of emergency, and we had the social distancing law and everything, those are still on, you know. The only thing when they on a curfew, when that happened, he don't want report, you know. I say how much people was charged for breach of curfew, how much persons were charged for social distancing. I think even at church, me dep on it. So the Department of Transport should have done the same thing. Okay, the law is there, and we enforce the law now. 2 days ago, certain amount of person, you don't have to put the name, was charged for not having a license plate. Liaison with the police department as well. In the police department, they have the traffic section, They have the town council one and they have the national transport. So they're not only one body. And I said, okay, well, we arrest so much persons because they don't have license plate. You can go to court for them thing, they can suspend your license. Especially like when he talk about the taxi there. Yeah. But I could take one break, Emerson, because it's 4 minutes away from 8, and this is the Sugar City Morning Show coming to you live from Orange Walk Town, and we'll take a break. We will be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
Pausa y volvemos.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress or sexy bikini due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With Tenskin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply Tenskin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless, go Tenskin. Visit us online at gotenskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women, we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank, and part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans. More for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
Batiste Dry Shampoo is the quick and easy way to instantly refresh your hair between washes. Simply spray, massage, and brush. For hair that is refreshed with added body and great texture, so you have time to boss the morning routine. Yes, you can. Batiste Dry Shampoo.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Honorable Elodio Aragon remains steadfast in his commitment of delivering on his pledge to the people of Orange Walk East. As a result, Palmar Village is receiving much needed attention. The main street that passes through the village, which has been eroded due to rains and use over time, has been upgraded by your area representative and the government of Belize. Street works will be ongoing in the area. Honorable Elodio Aragon and the government of Belize. Leadership that works.
114.60 acres in Tiger Creek, Orange Walk, 3,000 acres, 0.961 hectares to Jaime Briseño and John Briseño, 827.848 square yards to John Briseño, 5.4 acres to John Briseño and Jaime Briseño, 20 acres in Progreso to John Briseño, to John Briseño again, 6 acres in Progreso. All the Progreso you go with?
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Cetina, representing Orange Walk North. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for Cetina. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for a leader. election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends. True leader, when you call us Sedina. From the start to the end, hard work Sedina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to it. Yes. Carlos will do the work, Sedina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Sedina will do the job. Carlos will do the work.
Nicely sung, boy.
That's right.
Nicely
Carlos
sung,
will
good.
do the work, says, and Carlos will do the job. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you once again. You push on the vibes of the song, John.
Yeah, wake you up.
Yeah, it wake you up.
Yeah, but for this month, you know, we are powered by DJ right here at North Television Channel 10, and DJ have some special offers for you for this September. And when we talk about offers, we're talking about phones, Emerson.
Okay.
I know you always buy phone.
I need one right now.
Okay, so right now you can get a phone that has all the capabilities that you need when it comes to your internet, everything, your Facebook, your Instagram. You can get a phone right now as low as $169, and that's a ZTE Blade A3 Lite. Also, you could get a Samsung A1. That's supposed to be a good phone, too, Joe. All right, that's $349 cash, but you can also get it on a payment plan. You know, so you don't really have to pay down everything. Then we have the Samsung A10s. That's supposed to be a heavier phone, no? $429, or you can also get it on payment plans. Then they have the higher end phones. You know, the Samsung A11, you can get it for $479 cash or on payment plan. Also the Samsung A31, $749 cash, and get them on payment. You can also get it on payment plan. And the Samsung A51, $849 cash, or get it on payment plan. I believe all of their phones are Galaxy, don't you?
Son de alta gama, alta tecnología.
Okay, so all of them are Samsung Galaxy, right? So, you know, let's go on down to our nearest Digistore today and get that phone to call that special someone, or to call somebody and say, "Hi babes, how you doing? I love you babes, have a nice day," you know. Call the phone. Why you laugh at that? You think they use phone?
No, sí. No, sí lo he visto.
Oh.
Lo he visto, les llaman y, ¿verdad? Los despiertan y le dicen,
So you
feliz
got a nice
mañana.
phone, and you know DJ is powered all over the country.
Escucha bien uno.
Sí, ¿cómo está la mañana? You just left for home and still the car home on Friday. Hey babes, you alright? You know, but you know, go into your DJ office. Also, people for the September, when it comes to independence, right? You know, this one will be a complete different one. I hope we don't experience one next one like this. You know, because we understand the vaccines are coming on board and they are doing tests on the vaccines. So, we hope we don't spend one next one like this. But for you to spend your Independence Day very good, this one will almost be like one time people are spending the 4th of July in the US, or their Labor Day that they usually have in September. And they have the Martin Luther King Day, I believe that's in February. Then they have the Thanksgiving, but the Thanksgiving, well, mostly, you know, people, that time snow done they out, so they can't go into the backyard. But when it comes to the 4th of July, you that are US to the 4th of July, most area pass, you feel like the house they burn down. But the house that they burn down, that they grill.
Exactamente.
They grill and they barbecue up. So this year, we know a lot of people will be barbecuing. And you know, you could get your meat by chunk for your cookouts or your barbecue. And you can get it at Gillette's Meat Mart right here in Orange Walk Town. Good morning there. Good morning, Mario. See that Ado just parts there with the nice meat?
That's right.
All right, now you can get it at Gillette's Meat. And remember, for all the best in processed meat, make it Gillette's Meat Mart, where meat makes the meal.
That's right. So, meat makes the meal.
But as we continue right here this morning, Emerson, as we go into this, I'm so pleased to know that cases are going down slowly. They are going down slowly, but apart from that, it's so good to hear that persons are getting cured, and that is great, because not everybody will catch the virus die, you know.
Exactamente.
You know, but if you look upon the ones that were died are mostly older persons, no? Or persons with some conditions. But you know, last week over there, Raf show us demonstrated how you wash your hands, right? Also, the fingernail, your palm, and rub it for a certain amount of time. So people make us start to continue taking care of ourselves, man, And the people there, one of the wear a mask, it disturbs you, right? But it disturbs everybody. But then, you better the mask disturb you when you got it on, instead of being in a hospital and depend on oxygen for like 10, 15 days, fighting for your life, when you can avoid that by taking care of yourself, doing the right thing. Emerson, when you go to some of the shops, right? You go to some of the shops, maybe some people don't listen to radio, some people don't watch TV, some people don't have phone, and they can't hear what they go on, but they could get one right now that they can have very, very good deals. Like you see one line in a shop, right? And then I got somebody will come in and they go stand up right front of the person what they buy, and with no kind of social distancing, without even realize what is happening.
True.
We not say the shop they have much police watch like one time. But Jovan is out there at one of the shops.
Jovan, Chinese.
Yeah. And then what happened is sometimes that could cause really chaos because some of them people they not even know what they're going on. But if you have a security at the shop, then you could tell them, hey, you need to like the line is over there, so you need to go back of the line, take care of yourself. They have some of the shops there for some of the Chinese, like they don't care why. People they they see what I tell them, well, everybody have to dead. You go in for the shop, sometimes you go in a shop because inconvenience you sometimes if you buy only something that you may forget to buy, or you run out without you realize you go in there and you want to buy something small, no? Like they got people there on the line where they check their groceries, like they have it in the basket. But then somebody that go and just grab one bread and they stretch you over. Chinese money ready for collect money. So you don't give a dance. So somebody see that person do that, somebody go in the fridge, take 1 3 beer and go right there so and pay for them beer and walk out. And the persons that were in the line, they keep the lines longer.
You're still staying at the line.
You're still staying on the line, but it's not that you're staying at the line too long, but then it is not healthy.
Yeah,
it is not safe for them to be allowing these types of action.
Exactamente, pero desafortunadamente volvemos y reiteramos la ignorancia. Creo que todavía sí lo he visto, gente que aún todavía sigue caminando las calles sin máscara, sin su mascarilla. La gente que aún se molesta porque lo hemos visto. Hay un protocolo que se lleva a cabo con nuestros vecinos ahí en la pollería, that the chicken place, they have a protocol that they implemented, tienen su lavadero, tienen la cosa para bajar, para sacar papel, para secar tu mano, y la gente aún antes de entrar a la tienda hay un mat en la cual hay un químico, un desinfectante que desinfecta tus zapatos antes de entrar a la tienda. Y la gente, hay una persona, un personal en la puerta que te dirige, y la gente se molesta. Porque tienes que lavarte las manos, llegar, ponerte en ese lugar donde vas a poner tus pies, y después vas a entrar a la tienda. Y la gente se molesta. Se molesta y le dicen bastantes cosas al pobre que está en la puerta, y es injusto.
Yeah, because you have to take care of yourself. And you see, the thing is, right, Emerson, it's not that because if you wear that you and feel like that discrimination, kind of feel like you might have the virus.
Exactly.
But then maybe somebody could spread it to you, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
They're not saying because you don't wear a mask that means you're sick. It's not as you sick that you are sick. But since we are on this topic right now, somebody just sent me a text and they're saying that they don't really know Carlos so good. How Carlos expect to win just the campaign virtually? Right now you can't visit a lot of people are going to their house. Carlos has his clinic days that you can come and see him. So what is happening? You know, nobody can go. Watch out. The leader of opposition said that he stopped doing a tour because of the same thing, that you cannot be visiting persons door to door and house to house and one by one. So this is the way, this is the means that Carlos can take that opportunity to reach you through the medium. When he come the last time, Honorable Vega surprised. He said, "Boy, you surprised me. You give out your number."
Yeah.
But the given number, say you call, and if you have a discussion that you would like to discuss with Carlos, then when he gives his number, then you can call him or send him a text and he'll call you back.
Exactly.
And you can make arrangement to meet with him and you can express what you want to express to him. But right now, you can't say, you know how to say people, okay, I'm not going to read the text because it look like this person. All right. He said, this Carlos Cetina is, and this what? Disappointing us in the north. Here in the north, many people doesn't know who he is and how he expect we to vote for him. He can do it virtual. Okay, all right, sorry. He said he could do it virtual. All right, so my mistake. But yes, he can do it virtually, and that's the only way that we can do it. Because, and even if it was open, that person can go house to house with the proximity of the residents and the spread out of Orange Walk North, it will be almost impossible for Carlos to reach all the houses. Exactly. Because remember, way up on that side we have Santa Cruz and San Antonio. That by itself, now must say 2 weeks. Because when you go to some people's house, some people, spend 5 minutes there, no? Some people have some discussions that they want to sit down and have a talk with you. Then you come to Ochobenke. Ochobenke have registered, I think it's close to 1,000 votes.
Okay.
1,000 persons. Ochobenke and take you the next 2 weeks. We don't look for a month. Election is like approximately like 6 weeks away. Then we have Trial Farm. Trial Farm, it look like 2,500 registered voters, maybe more now with these transfers. So Trial Farm, that like 1 month by itself. Then you have San Luis. Well, San Luis not too big. You have San Roman. Then you have San Jose and San Pablo. 2 of them by themselves is very big.
True.
Then you have Nova San Juan and Douglas. Unfortunate that he came in at this point, because you remember Dr. Omero Novella was there and he resigned. Honorable Gaspar Vega still remained at that time, and he's still the elected area representative. But when he decided not to contest again, that was in the month of what, July?
About that.
Okay, when he decided that,
July,
I think it was July 12 when they had the convention.
Like
so he decided that he would not contest again. Then Carlos came in and he, received the endorsement from I'm not sure if what committee or what was going on, but then he decided, okay, and take up the challenge, start to talk to the people, and he's good to go now. But to campaign virtually, well, maybe that's a good idea.
Well, he has been in 2 occasions now with us, and I know as a matter of fact, kicking off this week, I know Friday he'll be around here as well,
okay.
And he will be on a steady basis talking about his visions here with you guys very shortly, very, very shortly, and whatever the questions. But he mentioned before I go there, he mentioned if you are willing to accept him at your home, give the man a call, man. The man will visit you. You make the time to visit you. I can attest to it. People have been around here when he has the clinic days, and it's quite an amount of people that come and see him and dialogue with him and talk to him, and get in short terms whatever they want to get across. And he's more than willing to accept each and every one of you that wants to meet him. Give the man a call. Give the man a call. The man will make space. The man will make space for you, right? The man will make space for you. I could take the call.
Buenos dias. Good morning. Hello.
Buenos dias. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Chicken.
Yes, brother.
Okay, I got a question, right? Because it bothers me a lot.
Okay.
Like, watch out. How come we that are from, we have to get them water bill or then like bill. And then they got certain person who get them white bill, like bill and water bill. They got people better than us? Or what is happening at this place? Because, like, watch out. The thing is not fair because, and then we go there, go pay, we bill. We know how much money we should care when we reach the place go pay. When they hear they tell you, what, 100 or what, 80, and you just go to only 50. Come on, you don't know where you going, man. You look bad for the line.
Yeah, why?
I mean, I don't understand why other people they get and why we know they get.
They not send you a text neither? They not send you a text?
They got people who get like bill and water bill.
Yeah, but they not send you a text. I not get no water bill and light bill neither, but they not send you a text and tell you how much you owe, so?
I know they get one text, I know they get nothing.
Wow.
Huh? That's true.
Yeah, I need to go
When
update
I
it.
go on the line, I mean, you feel too because like you don't know how much I'm telling you. Huh?
Yeah, well, you maybe you have to check the office by because they're not only you that they go through. A lot of people that they go through all over the country. But I understand you.
The people have to stand up and do something about this because we have to get our money. We have to get on paper to make we know it won. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I know you don't have to sponsor for it, but we plan to complain like how you work at the radio when people get frustrated and they pass the complaint to like people. Yeah, it's very good, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't think so. I might be doing it.
No man.
Because you do your job.
Yes, man. We straight.
I understand perfectly that area, Papa.
We straight,
But when
man.
they tell us from the other area, we have to try. We have to talk about it. We just cannot be set up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say
man no vex with you.
So I know why you vex with me. That man call, I say no vex. So why you vex with me?
The man no vex with you.
You know the answer, me.
I no vex with you, man. I alright with you, man.
You tell me a lot of things just now when you go up and break. Then you go back down and laugh because the man said that. No, but it's true. But going back to what we were saying that with Carlos, somebody came here to see Carlos yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when Carlos, that one of my friend, I tell him, hey, what's up, man? He said that, why I go see Carlos? I tell him, yeah, the man there. He said, me not coffee nothing. I just want to talk to the man about something. So I have a little talk with the man. So they know everybody we can say Carlos they want something.
Exactly. I have an update here. It says they will be doing a show. The show would be called Get to Know Carlos Cetina, UDP Orange Walk North candidate. The date will be announced tomorrow.
Okay.
Right? So they will be having a show. So there you go. I mean, the show will be there. We understand that everything has to be virtually. We understand that that everything has to be through these kind of mediums now. And the man will willingly take your comments. I must tell you though, whenever you have one comment, you have one concern, do it respectfully, man.
Yeah.
Do it respectfully. I can tell you.
You know when people are doing it respectfully, if they are legit in what they are doing or saying, and they want to see something happen good.
That's true.
Then they are doing things legitimate.
I could tell you as far PUP and UDP, I know Carlos wanting to, no.
Come in good faith.
Come in good faith. If you're the blue, you come, you want to see the man you want. Probably by talking to him, you might change and you could come and talk to the man. Make your lead date and say, you know what, Carlos, I want to talk to you. Okay, all right, no problem, man. But in good faith, because That's the way to go. Once you respect each other, that's the way to go.
Yeah, so on that note, we'll be taking our final break of the morning right here. It's the Sugar City Morning Show, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. We'll be back after these messages right here on the Sugar City Morning Show.
I'm not vexed with you.
Border jumping is illegal and puts our entire nation at risk. Our neighbors, Guatemala and Mexico, are experiencing rapidly increasing numbers of COVID-19 cases, and there are more deaths every day. Persons entering Belize illegally from these hotspot countries are not being tested for COVID-19. That's why it is important to report anyone entering Belize illegally by calling our hotlines.
Smart users call 0800-JUMPERS or 0800-BORDERS. For Digi, call 0800-SAVE-BZE. Condoning or engaging in border jumping is putting yourself, your family, and the entire country at risk. Remember, anyone caught will be fined up to $5,000 and or imprisoned for 2 years. Stop border jumping now.
This message is brought to you by the Belize Police Department and the Belize Bank.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Since 2014, Honorable Eludio Aragon has been quietly and consistently assisting deserving residents of Orange Walk East through a pantry program that he put together using personal resources and also with the support of generous business persons. It started with the distribution of 100 packages per month and has now doubled to 200 packages per month. The packages comprise of rice, beans, flour, and sugar, which are staples in any household and a great help to the recipients. During the state of emergency in the month of April, Honorable Aragon also prepared and delivered 3,000 food hampers to residents of Orange Walk East. In the first instance, 1,500 parcels were delivered, followed by 1,500 more 2 weeks later. This was done because Mr. Aragon was aware of the hardships some of the area residents were going through due to the COVID curfew. This is a man who cares. Honorable Eludio Aragon Jr., with you always.
Someone come, yes, someone coming, let's go. Sa. First sense question of the day, why you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there, you can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
John Briseño says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fact. Johnny Briseño receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briseño has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies. Transforming Belize, one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Development comes through vision, dedication, and hard work. These qualities, possessed by Honorable Elodie Aragon, are in full display as he embarked in a project to open new streets in Carmelita Village. This will allow access to new landowners to their own little piece of the jewel. Honorable Elodie Aragon Jr. and the government of Belize, leadership that works.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Satina, representing Orange Rock North. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for Satina. Cause with future matters, we voting for Carlos. Cause with future matters, voting for a leader. Here come election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends, choose a leader. Tell your Carlos Satina. From the start and to the end, hard work Satina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to it. Yes! Carlos will do the work, Satina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Satina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Satina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Satina will do the job. Carlos, one more text.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Carlos Satina. All right, folks. So, you say people try to hurt you when you are humble. and bring you to the lowest. You can give them what they want. He said, Carlos, I know you. No worry. Devil busy. Be strong. He said, I was sick. No friend come. I get up back. I'm here. Someone call it was Carlos Cetina. I was shocked. He bring help for me. I thank him for his assistance and was brave to shake my hand and either misread. God bless you. God bless that man. You see, acknowledgements like these are great because people remember. People remember when you do things to them and when you do it when they really need. When people let their hands out, people don't remember thing with hands out, But one person really needs something. That's why, as you were mentioning about the show Getting to Know Carlos, that will be very, very exciting for persons to know who is Carlos Cetina, and that is coming up very shortly.
Exactamente, yo creo que hay una frase en español.
¿Cómo dice?
Una frase.
Una frase.
Frase.
¿Qué es el frase?
Una frase en español que dice, no somos minita de oro para caerle bien a todos. Okay. We would never satisfy everybody.
No, you can't satisfy everybody.
Right? Never. I have this thing here. Let me just get it quickly. I want to share this information. I still can't say good.
If you want to do it, do it.
Okay.
Okay.
When this is just a brief, I see messages coming in, but anyways, this is just a brief history. This will be more on the segment or on the show that is being prepared by the technicians here, and of course, you get to know Carlos even more. You'll get to know Carlos. Carlos Cetina has been a primary school teacher, right? And at the Orange Walk district since 2004. He is also a graduate from the University of Belize with a bachelor's in primary education. He was the former chairperson of his native village of Douglas from 2008 to 2013. Carlos Cetina has worked with the children, youths, women, and men by empowering them through skills training, and he strongly believes that we should take the responsibility in helping one another in achieving small, medium, and long-term goals. A little history about Carlos. He mentioned something that I can recall when we were doing the interview with him. That day. He mentioned that the main priority and the main goal is to help one another. He has, being a chairperson of your village, you take up a responsibility to look over your village because everyone is in need. I think you guys also recalled when they had the floodings in Douglas. Remember that interview with him?
Yep.
They had to find solutions.
Yeah.
They had to find how to evacuate people.
Yeah, and that was something good from his part. That was his first term as chairman. That one time the whole village will get flooded out,
Mm-hmm.
And he was there sometime. I said, don't install chairman for some place. We can't find a chair. But what happened is, also the amalgamation of the schools.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that Honorable Vega said that the ministry wanted to move out the students from Douglas and take them to Nuevo San Juan.
Mm-hmm.
They were reluctant to put up a building there because of the flooding situation. But the villagers wasn't in agreement with that. So when we asked Honorable Vega, but how can you go against, not against, but that's the beautiful school there, nice structure. You know, your party never really want to do it, but then you still gone ahead. He said that's what a good representative is. And he was saying that Carlos was very instrumental in that, to work and get people to come in and work when Carlos was the chairman, and people from Douglas came out and they worked because they knew that was something good for their community. That picture you're seeing there is when they had the inauguration of that brand new spanking building. So if they have hurricane to come and you not got no flood, that building, the structure of that building is strong enough to use as a hurricane shelter. Not only for persons from Douglas, but persons from Nuevo San Juan can be evacuated there as well.
Exactly.
And Carlos was there day in, day out, you know, to make sure, because he's a teacher as well, you know, so he know what it is to not to have a good school in your community.
Exactly.
And he was there working strongly along with Honorable Gaspar Vega and the villagers of Douglas to make sure that is something good.
I remember just lately, I don't know if probably the technician could bring up the picture from when Nana. I saw some pictures on social media when they made work for Nana, they made clean out and Jane. Something that caught my attention though, that the day, you know, any other time you see politician, they supervise the work in pictures. But this was unique because the man had a shovel there.
Oh, the man got shovel.
What the man made a jam. And it was late. I cannot tell you what time. About 9 o'clock the night.
Yeah.
You know, the man they try help, man, and at the same time, some people might see it negative, but some people see it positive because.
But it is something positive.
It is positive, but what I'm trying to get here is that whenever you're getting or you're doing something to help the community, to help your villagers, to help your people, it takes a courage, you know, because you sacrifice your family.
Yep, you build one village, you build one nation.
Exactly. I saw those pictures, and that one really caught my attention a lot. And it's kudos to the man. Yes, hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Checky.
Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Not bad.
Okay.
Morning, Mr. Lam.
That's good morning, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to make a comment.
Yes, sir.
In advanced countries, you do not meet your candidate, but they do a lot of rallies, a lot of homework, and they do a lot of televised rallies. But that is an advanced economy. In third world countries, it is almost a must that people meet the candidate. At this point in the pandemic, it is virtually impossible for Carlos to meet his constituencies one-on-one. In that regard, it would be a first in the country of a third world country politics for a candidate not to meet his constituency and win an election. It is very difficult, especially because it's a UDP fourth term where the elections will be challenging. So my advice is like somebody spoke on the TV and said the second best is to go like on the air channel 10 and do his campaign. People need to know him. Some have said they don't. So he has to go on this channel and he has to have a complete transfer from the Honorable Vega, because the Honorable Vega did his 3 term in a way that is unchallengeable, unquestionable. The projects are many, like I said, the school. They spoke of the school where there was a conflict between what the people wanted and the sensible position from the ministry because of the flooding situation. But like again, the Honorable Gaspar Vega said, I had to do what the people want. That's what a good representative does. And he did not use government funds. He seek otherwise and still brought forth the project to fruition with the help of the people, of course, and Carlos was a part of that. So my idea, my suggestion to him is that it is not possible to meet everybody, but you can come on the air on more shows than he'll expect, and to dedicate this campaign village by village. Do a campaign for Sarcasm, do a campaign for San Jose, do a campaign, dedicate this campaign. That is second best. So I suggest he's a good candidate, but he needs to get a productive and successful transfer of authority from the Honorable Gaspar Vega to him. How that is done, I don't have the answers, but he has to be on the show, dedicate himself, present himself to the constituency in a formal way, and to have the Honorable Gaspar Vega confirm his support for him so that the transfer of power is evident and very obvious. So I say again, but third world countries, a very trial campaign is not easy, and it would be a first for a candidate who has not met his constituency because of whatever reason, pandemic or whatever. It is very uncommon for him to win. But he can do it by going to the second best, which is presenting himself as often as possible, doing his campaign, and a positive campaign. And like I said, it is most important that the man who did his thing in an unquestionable way is the Honorable Gaspar Vega. So the transfer of power has got to be accepted by the constituents and be credible. So virtual campaign, more time on the talk shows is the best way to go. That's second best. Let us not forget that a full term for the UDP, I repeat, is challenging, so he has to do what he has to do. I know him, and I wish him the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carla. Probably I can just dip in here a little bit. Very good point there when you said dedicate the campaign to each constituency. That's a nice way to go. We mentioned just a while ago, Mr. Usher, that there will be a show. The technician has advised us already to mention this on air, that there will be a show. The announcement for the show will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have the date, the time, set how this will be working, and of course you guys will be knowing more in deeper sect about Carlos, and yes, indeed, couple I think it was last week, Joe, when the Honorable Gaspar Vega came, and he showed his support fully for Mr. Carlos Atina, and we had a discussion. We spoke here, and I know the people want to get to see him more. I know the people want to know him more, and this is being arranged. This is being arranged.
All right. So you see, like the Carla never forget about the situation that we spoke about with the school, and when Honorable Vega was here, they spoke about it, and Carlos was strong behind that as well. That's why it's good that that we are putting together a show, Get to Know Carlos.
Yeah, so Get to Know Carlos. That's the name of the show. It will be aired. I don't know what time. I don't know exactly all the details, but I know for a fact that this will be taking place. You guys will have experts when it comes to the political arena, and of course you will be getting to know more and more and more about Carlos. This is a hard challenge, like what the Carla said. This is first time in history. You have seen different propagandas in social media and different advertisements and what's not. But this is first time ever in history. I'm still young, but going to history, I've never heard about people campaigning or getting ready for a political election through virtual shows.
Yeah, well, that what it has to be like at this time, because you can't go around with talk to a lot of people, because show your respect and try to do it in a form where you can meet. But we have the platform right here on North Vision Channel 10, and this show also is on YouTube. So when you cannot view it in some area, and we have the strong internet from Digi all over, so you could tune into North Vision YouTube and you can see the SugarCity Morning Show as well. But get to know Carlos is something very important. He's a person that can listen.
Exactly.
He will listen to you. But nowhere in this world, not one politician can satisfy everyone. Not one politician can meet all the needs of everyone. But if you work with development in your area, if you put one school in your area, if you put up some kind of water system, if you issue out lands, if you alleviate poverty alleviation, then you are doing it for a wider community. Because when you have one school, it's for everyone. But sometimes we have personal needs that no politician cannot meet everybody's personal needs. No care how strong you're strong, no care how much briefcase of money you got, you can't meet everybody's need.
Exactly.
But by doing things for the community, then you could be satisfied and say, you know what, I did this for my community, and it is touching the lives of the vast majority of persons that are living in that constituency and in extension to others, especially when it comes to education, because education goes very far. You know how much persons from out district have some big positions working in the city, working in Belmopan, and some of these are persons that comes out from villages.
Exactly.
But education is something very, very important. So Carlos will be here, and we'll be presenting that show for you all as well. I agree with the caller. Since you cannot meet, then you need to come on more, but that's the way it is, and we are working on that to make sure that you get more in depth. Like Emerson said, you receive the call, you will listen. It's not everything that you will like to hear, you will hear. It's better to hear some of the challenges that you have to face.
Exactly.
They're not only saying, yes, I will support you, yes, you are the way, yes, you are win. Listen to people, challenges, issues from person, and see how you can work around that.
Así es, efectivamente. Lo que hemos visto de Carlos, y creo que puedo cerrar con esto porque ya el tiempo se ha avanzado. Lo que he visto de Carlos en tan poco tiempo no puedo decir mucho, pero al igual durante este tiempo de campaña, el día que nosotros lo encontramos, personalmente ni sabía que nosotros estábamos por este sector. Nunca, cuando él se dirigió a nosotros como ciudadanos allá afuera, nunca vino con su política o de decir, voy a poner a mi contrario mal, yo me voy a poner bien, yo voy a... No, él habló de él habló humildemente. No he visto, puedo estar equivocado, pero no he visto o no he escuchado que él venga y diga, ¿sabes qué? Esto y esto y esto del otro. No, él habla de él. Yeah. Él habla de lo que él quiere, que es su visión. Él habla de que al igual la gente lo quiere conocer, le hacen su pregunta, él va a responder. De esa manera es ser un buen político, ¿sabes?
Yeah, you have to talk to everybody.
Exactly.
You have to talk to everybody and listen to everybody. Because when people consider man the office, they ask, why, if that one there with the party or that one not there with the party. He said, no, man. When I see everybody and talk to everybody.
Exactly.
And see what we got. But like I say, not every time somebody go see one representative, a standard bearer or a minister, that means they want something. Maybe they just need a little advice and, man, this man tell me this thing. I never know this thing so easy for make I get done. but then sometime you never get 100%.
Nunca.
You know, if you push hard when you come to school, when you come to school and so, you fight for the 100%. You fight for the straight A's. Sometimes you might get only why it looks like we are eat right now. But anyway, Emerson, it has been a pleasure. This show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight. We'd like to thank you all who tune in. Remember, we have the sitting of the House of Representatives today. Yeah, if we get that live feed rightly, then we will be airing it on North Television Channel 10 and also on Universal Radio. It's not a party thing. It's not a government thing. It's a country thing, because the House of Representatives, it's the elected representative that goes to that house and express out to you all their plans, and you hear the arguments and the debate. But it goes both ways. So we do it as a community service as well to make sure we hear it. Thanks very much, Raheem. We have repeat of Channel 7 News today at 12. We have the hot news coming up at 6 today right here on North Television Channel 10. If the good Lord so will, we'll be back with you tomorrow. Emerson, thank you, my brother.
Así es, efectivamente.
Have yourself a wonderful day.
Gracias. Próximamente los estaré viendo. Creo que no regreso el día de mañana, ya que hay invitado especial mañana, hay invitado especial el viernes. Yo ingreso por aquí de repente ya hasta el lunes. Van a haber unos cambios a los días que vamos a estar nosotros acompañándolo, pero más sin embargo usted nos puede escuchar a través del 88.5, a través de la pregunta del millón, y por supuesto tendremos nuestro programa al aire y también a través de nuestra página social. A su buen amigo Jovan, ahí está el Jovan, el jalbenio. Muy buenos días, que Diosito lindo los cuide, que los acompañe. Recuerde utilizar su mascarilla, lavarse las manos, el distanciamiento social y por supuesto mantenerse seguro, mantenerse también a la vanguardia. Dios me los bendiga. Saludos a todos. Con permiso, pásela bien.
We'd like to say good morning to Mr. Mike Sabal, better known as Baba. Boite Binafe, Naragot, comes to you from Isanigo, all right? Yeah, grandson, Isanigo.
Isanigo?
Yeah. You get that one?
Isanigo.
Folks, the Belize Consulate of Chicago, along with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, will be having a virtual show this Saturday. It starts at 2 o'clock Belize time, and the Belize Council has embarked on this and has invited the Youth Connection Band to be part of that show as well. This show will be aired over the United States of America and over the world, but it will be geared to the diaspora in the U.S. So it comes through the Belize Council in the U.S. They will be having that. Also Saturday evening, the Honorable Edmund Cleveland Castro, he is the area representative for Belize Rural North, will be having a special show for Belize Rural North where residents of Belize Rural North will get the opportunity to win some prizes. And on the 20th, folks, as we get ready to bring in our independence, we have our partner Zeta Auto Parts, also Shelley, good morning, from Belize Queen Freight, E&R Enterprises Limited, the Orange Walk Town Council, ICB, Insurance Corporation of Belize, Caribbean Rum, presenting this program along with the Youth Connection Band. The 20th night, folks, we jam to bring in the independence. We'll have it live on our Facebook page, also on Universal Radio, and live on North Television Channel 10 as well, because we are quite strong for everybody. We don't have Facebook in the villages, and you can see it on Channel 10. We will be tuning in, and we have that for you. Yeah, get the internet. Boy, one balloon text me and say, boy, I want to win something. He said that you were quick, we got Wi-Fi. He said that Raheem cousin, man. The boy said he got the, yeah, but you quick got. Folks, so join us as we celebrate then on the 21st. We are looking forward to have our mobile music float going around playing music for you. We're still on that right now, but we'll get confirmation. So Youth Connection Band wants to wish you all the best for the September celebration. Stay safe, folks. If the good Lord so will, we'll be back with you tomorrow right here on North Television Channel 10.
Con permiso.
On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Cetina, representing Orange Walk North. cause we future matters. We voting for Carlos, cause we future matters. Voting for Setina, cause we future matters. We voting for Carlos, cause we future matters. Voting for a leader. Here come election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends. True leader, then you call us Setina. From the start to the end, hard work Setina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to it. Yes! Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. For Carlos, go and put the X, see the index, lift your index. You the beat down the line, them are the best. Now vote for the others, cause them a big mess. Carlos Setina, humble caring, you know come now for joke and no plating. Orange Walk North, representing Carlos Setina, him stepping up, 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 up. Carlos got to vote, 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 vote. Stepping up, 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 up. Carlos got to vote, 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 vote. Alright, here come election time again. Tell your family, tell your friends. True leader, then you call us Setina. From the start to the end, hard work Setina bring. Humble and caring, come make it to it. Yeah. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos will do the work, Setina will do the job. Carlos Setina, an honest, caring, humble man, dedicated and committed to the people. On election day, vote for UDP and Carlos Setina, because our future matters.
SugarCity Morning Show.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800-586-7377, 0800-267-3377 y para Digi, marque 0800-728-3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Done ain't there yet? No time to sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license?
What? More cash? Yes!
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Money, money.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things?
Start your money right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi.